in the business edge, Walmart, the world's largest retailer, is based in Bentonville, Arkansas, and many businesses supplying Walmart are also based in Bentonville. Well, all of those top business leaders found a way to work together and share the lessons that they've learned with what they call the Heartland Summit and Heartland Forward. We are so pleased to have with us today Steuart Walton. He's a co-founder of Runway Group, a holding company that invests in businesses in Northwest Arkansas. Steuart Walton also serves on the board of directors of Walmart. So what can you tell us that is coming out of your summits?
And what's super cool is actually out of the last Heartland Summit, I know specifically 3 businesses were formed. 5 investments were a direct result of people coming to the Heartland Summit, meeting other people here, and businesses have flourished as a result of that. So we're looking to grow the Heartland Summit this time. We're looking to expand its impact. We had a good impact in 2018. We might have been a little ahead of our time, but 2022 really feels like the time for this summit in this part of the country. And I think our impact coming out of it is going to be really significant.
What are some of the problems that you've been able to solve? Because there is a lot of abundance in this country. And I think people need to believe that there's plenty of room at the top and there can be plenty to go around.
Look, I love the message of abundance, and I totally agree that part of the problem with the polarization today is people thinking about the pie as a fixed size. And if the pie is fixed, then problems emerge immediately and people can't resolve their differences. If you assume the pie is going to grow, then it's a lot easier to have a win-win-win situation for everybody across the board. One thing that I think our region today has been good at historically and is poised to be very successful at going forward is scale. And scale and abundance actually go hand in hand together. You look at what we have here, we have the largest retailer in the world, we have the largest protein producer in the world, Tyson Foods, just down the road. One of the largest transportation and logistics providers also based here, J.B. Hunt. This region knows how to do scale. Scale is what's necessary to create more abundance. And so we're kind of getting that message out about, hey, you got a business idea, you got a business, and you want to scale it. Better think about Bentonville, better think about Northwest Arkansas as being part of that story, because that's what we do here. We know how to do it well. We have an amazing quality of life. We have amazing cost of living on a relative basis to that quality of life. And the future's looking bright for this part of the country. We want to share that story. We want to get it out. We want to sort of make it more available and abundant from here out. And we're really excited about the future here.
What else can you tell us today?
It is. I mean, this region historically has had a kind of an amazing track record of working together. And whether it's working together to bring a regional airport here, and it's now got over 25 direct flights all over the country daily, whether it's working together to bring better road infrastructure, whether it's working together to help one company be successful in their town while another company is successful in the town down the road. There's a really collaborative spirit, and I think that actually comes from the spirit of community that you find in each of the kind of smaller towns in Northwest Arkansas that make up our metropolitan region. It's growing fast. When people come here, the one thing I kind of consistently hear is just, man, people are really nice here. What's going on? And I sort of joke about it being the water or whatever, but it is. And that goes back to the culture. I think that actually goes back to this being a pretty poor area, 50 years ago, and people having to rely on their neighbors and having to, help each other just to kind of get by and scratch out a living. And that culture that was established then still permeates today, even though a lot of people, in fact, 60% of the people in Bentonville weren't born in Arkansas. But that culture, that friendliness, that community, that willingness to help your neighbor still exists here today. I think it'll continue to exist because culture's hard to change. We're really proud of that. We're really optimistic about the impact that cultural piece can have on, our region's success going forward.
What's happening in Bentonville and coming from your summits is a great story to be told. We thank you for being on our show.
Thank you, Angie.
Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.